CNN's Zain Asher back with me once again, and just can't quit me, Zain.
I love you, Kate, that's why.
So what is likely to be the impact? Do you think even considering an exemption is enough in this environment?
In this environment with all this uncertainty, any sliver of good news is great news. I mean, this exemption, temporary exemption, is a welcome relief to car manufacturers. If you look at where the big three closed, just in terms of their stock price, if you could pull it up, all closing 3 to 4 to 5% higher. Everybody is sort of excited about this news. And that is because these tariffs, Kate, would be devastating for car manufacturers. Nobody builds a car 100% in America. We're talking about really complicated supply chains. So, for example, some car manufacturers might import parts from Mexico, from Canada, from other parts of the world. They will cross the border several times before being finally assembled in the United States. And so if the transmission, let's say, gets built in Canada, and then the car crosses the border through Mexico, where the wiring is installed, the idea of having tariffs on both sides of those borders would be untenable for automakers. We're not just talking about rising prices, we're also talking about literally shortages and unavailability of certain types of car parts.
But the way that Trump's talking about it, Zain, is that it's to give them a little bit more time because the automakers are making moves to bring more of the production back into the United States, something that we know auto workers unions, they have been applauding and hoping for. So how does that add into this?
The idea, and this is what one analyst said to me, the idea that you're ever going to see a fully American-made car with American-made parts is a fantasy. This idea that we are going to see the sort of Detroit of the 1960s and 70s, I mean, that is just not on the cards anymore. Just in terms of being able to manufacture certain types of car parts, America doesn't have the capacity for that. And in terms of bringing back jobs, which is a big part of why Trump is doing this, automation has meant that the demand for those types of jobs is really tricky, that they're just not coming back. I think what's really hard for car manufacturers is obviously the uncertainty, that is a big part of it, but also it's that the goalpost keeps on changing. Previously, these car manufacturers thought that, listen, as you know, under NAFTA and under USMCA, the new NAFTA, as long as you had a significant number of these car parts built in the US, Mexico, and Canada, you treated North America as a single market, that things would be okay. And they're quickly learning that under Trump 2.0, that is just literally not the case.
Well,